Welcome back to our second destination. What is the main idea behind Project 2025? The idea is dominionism. It is the idea that certain Christians have the right to control government and all influential posts in society and culture. 4 of the most influential Christians in our country are leaders of what's known as the New Apostolic Reformation, the NAR. These include Dutch Streets, Lance Wallnau, Mario Murillo, and Hank Kunneman. In 2022, they decreed publicly that they have the God-given right to rule the United States, that they, quote unquote, have been given the legal power and authority from heaven and are equipped and delegated by God to destroy every attempted advance of the enemy. If you do not believe what they believe, you are the enemy. Our culture and politics will be converted to grim authoritarianism. Their influence is real. They had a voice in the Trump administration. Mike Johnson, Speaker of the House, is closely aligned with the leaders previously mentioned. Lance Wallnau promotes the quote-unquote 7 Mountains Mandate. What is this? What are the 7 mountains? Each mountain is a sphere in our society, which includes government, religion, media, business, education, arts and entertainment, family. And each sphere needs to be dominated by the DAR leaders. Mr. Wallnau has stated that dominionists must, quote-unquote, destroy the public education system before it destroys us. Quote-unquote city elders is their new organization that would create guardians over the government. This would be a shadow government for the Dominion community, fulfilling only their agenda. Only people who believe in the faith of Christianity that these 4 men believe can take control of your life and your country. A person cannot compromise with them, therefore anyone, that is liberals, the LGBTQ community, etc., who does not agree with the Dominionists, are evil and political, and therefore political compromise will not occur. Such compromise is the cornerstone of our democratic experiment. Mr. Trump has stated that, quote-unquote, Marxists and atheists are part of the evil demonic forces that will destroy our country. Project 2025 will make the Department of Education disappear. Remember, Mr. Wallnau has advocated for destroying the public school system. In its place, an authoritarian structure will fill the uneducated void. An example of this can be seen in LGBTQ and radically diverse students who are the targets of this legislation that will be teaching certain aspects of American history, which bans text and library books and LGBTQ students' identities from schools entirely. The emphasis is on quote-unquote patriotism rather than important historical topics such as slavery. There will be ways of controlling public education, but this has always been extended to higher education as well. Bans on inclusion or diversity equality programs towards faculty to rewrite syllabi while censoring emails or face disciplinary action. Dominionism with its Christian nationalism is visible in Florida, and if Project 2025 is allowed to restructure our federal government, it will destroy our democracy. So open your eyes. NAR is here. It is the greatest threat to democracy you've never heard of. It has money behind it and is highly influential in the Republican Party. Because so few people have heard of this, it could win without being opposed. We must fight against this un-American project proposed by the few and the ways that Christian nationalists wish to impose their very narrow religious beliefs on the many. Thank you for going with me to these very important destinations. Until next time, don't be embarrassed. Vote for Harris.
If it's not your body, if it's not your concern, it may be good, it may be naughty, it's what we'll return. Our bodies are ours to own, they belong to us. Our decisions are ours to own, that's what no is just. No one can make us disappear. Changing the view, staying here. We're not going anywhere, no us now. Come on, baby, we're still here. We're still here, we gonna quit. There's no fear, this is it. Millions strong, growing constantly. Forging ahead, taking charge, waking us all up from a deep sleep.